Good day, viewers. You are welcome to this edition of our YouTube channel. And today we are going to look at a very vital topic in the mathematics scheme of work. And this question is often set in WAEC, NECO, and JAM. And the topic is number base involving quadratic equation. So we are going to take 3 questions today, and then we'll drop some questions for you to solve. And when you are through, you place your answer in the comment section below. Now let's go straight and resolve question number 1. Now for question number 1, it says if 244 base n equal to 1022 base 4, comma, find the value of n. Now this is how we normally solve it. The very first thing you need to simply do is, what is the digit you are having here? Take note of it. What digit am I having here? The digit I'm having here is what? Is 2. So we'll come right here and write it. I want to start my solving solution to question number 1. Okay, the first digit I'm having here is 2. I'm going to place the 2 right here. You can see for yourself. What is my base? Multiplied by my what? My base. You can see the base is n. Now, after these 2, which I'm currently working on, count how many digits we have left. 1, 2. So you say raised to the power of 2. Your base raised to the power of 2. Next, plus. What am I having next? I'm having a 4 here. I'm going to write it 4 multiplied by, what is my base? My base is n. After this 4, which we are currently working on, how many digits do we have left after this 4? We have only just 1 digit left. So you say raised to the power of 1 plus. We are coming right here. This is 4 multiplied by. Now, what is my base again? My base is n. After this last digit, which I am currently working on, do we have any other digit? No. So you say nil, which is raised to the power of 0. You can see for yourself, equal to, we are coming to this side. You can see how we are doing it step by step. So we are clearly coming to this side now. What do we have here? We are having 1 multiplied by, what is your base? Our base here is 4. Now after this first digit, this one we are currently working on, this one, how many digits do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3. So you say raised to the power of 3 plus. We are coming here. This is 0 multiplied by your base, which is 4. After this 0, which you are currently working on, you can see the 0 for yourself. How many digits do we have left? We have 1, 2. So you say raised to the power of what? 2 plus. We move. We are having 2 right here. Multiplied by, what is your base again? Your base is what? Our base is 4. After this current 2, this current digit you are working on, how many digits do we have left? We have just a digit left. So you say raised to the power of 1 plus. We are coming here. This is 2 multiplied by. After this last digit, do we have another digit again? No. So you say nil. You say that is raised to the power of what? 0. So you can see how we clearly spread it out. So check it out for yourself. Now next, what you're simply going to do here is very simple. What you're simply going to do here is very simple. Now 2 multiplied by n raised to the power of 2. From the laws of algebra, just remove these terms, join both together. So 2 multiplied by n raised to the power of 2, it will give you 2n raised to the power of 2 plus 4 multiplied by n raised to the power of 1, it will give you 4n plus. In mathematics, any number, anything raised to the power of 0 from the laws of indices is 1. 1 billion raised to the power of 0 is 1. Z raised to the power of 0 is 1. B raised to the power of 0 is 1. So this n raised to the power of 0 is 1. So here becomes 4 times 1. It becomes 4 equal to, we are coming right here. Now this becomes 1 multiplied by, remember 4 raised to the power of 3 means 4 is going to multiply itself in 3 places. That's 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, it will give us 64. You can see we are through this side. Now here becomes 0 multiplied by 4 raised to the power of 2 will give us 16. You can see for yourself. Plus 2 multiplied by 4 raised to the power of 1. Then 2 multiplied by, now anything raised to the power of 0 is 1 in mathematics. So if we say 2 times, here becomes 1, because anything raised to the power of 0 in mathematics is 1. So we'll come back to this place and simplify further. Now at this stage, we're going to rewrite. This is 2n raised to the power of 2. You can see the way I'm doing it. So you watch. Now 1 multiplied by 64 will give us 64. You can clearly see how it is done. Plus, anything multiplied by 0 is always 0. So 0 multiplied by 16 will give us 0. We are coming here. 2 multiplied by 4 will give us 8. Now 2 multiplied by 1 will give us 2. Now this is where we are currently. Now the next thing you're going to do, I want you to take note of something. You still remember the formula of quadratic equation. AS squared, where you're having AS squared plus BX plus C equal to what? 0. You still remember. Now you can clearly see that this is what we are having here looks like the quadratic equation. So you can actually see, if you observe, you will see that we are already heading towards quadratic equation. So we move. Now at this stage, what you're simply going to do, everything you are having here, you are going to throw it to this side and equate your right hand to 0. So it becomes, let me settle, it becomes 2n raised to the power of 2 plus 4n plus 4. Now, can you see this 64? This 64 will cross. If it's coming, in mathematics, any number without a sign the left side, whenever you are holding your notebook, any number without a sign the left side is always a negative sign. So it's always a positive sign. So if this plus 64 is coming, it becomes minus 64. Then this is 0, so it has no use. If plus 8 is crossing the equal to sign, it becomes a negative 8. If a positive 2 is also crossing, it becomes a negative 2 equal to 0. So this is where we currently are. So now we are heading towards quadratic equation. We are already there. The next thing you're going to do is check very well. We are having 310 here. You can see this one have a power. This one have a variable, but it has no power. But this is just a constant, a number on its own. So therefore, we are already in quadratic equation. So what you simply do is, it becomes 2n raised to the power of 2 plus 4n. Now, plus 4 minus 64. I'm owing 64, I have 4. If I settle, I'll still be owing 62. See, here we give us minus 60. Plus 4 minus 64 will give us minus 60. Now, minus 60 minus 8. It's now minus what? 68. Now, minus 68 minus 2 is now minus what? 70. So here becomes a negative 70 equal to 0. So you can see for yourself, this is where we currently are. So I think this question is NECO 2014, question 5A in theory. So we move forward. Now at this stage, what you're simply going to do right here, to make your work much easy, we have something in common between these three things. And what do we have in common? 2 can go into here, 2 can go into here, 2 can also go into here. So let's simplify further to make it easy for us. If 2 should go into here, here becomes n raised to the power of 2. 2 will cancel here. If 2 should reduce 4, if 2 should go into 4, it will give us 2n. Now, if 2 should go into 70, automatically you know it will be 35. So here becomes what? 35 equal to 0. Now, at this stage, what you're simply going to do, you are going to look for, you can see the way it is clearly done here. You are going to look for two numbers. In mathematics, that if you multiply these two numbers together, it will give you a negative 35, minus 35. And if you join the two numbers together or add it together, it will give you plus 2. Those are the two numbers we are looking for. And what is that two number that in maths that we multiply together to get a negative 35? And when I add that two numbers together, I will get a positive 2. That number is very simple. That number is a positive 7 and a negative 5. That's plus 7 minus 5 is the number we are going to multiply to get this. And if we add it together, we are going to get this. So therefore, I will come down here and say n raised to the power of 2. Can you see the way I'm doing it? Now you see this middle thing, which is always your b. We are not going to write it. We will replace it with that two number. The two number that in mathematics you multiply together to get a negative 35. And if you join that two number together, it will give you plus 2. And those numbers are plus 7 and minus 5, a positive 7 and a negative 5. So I will come here and say plus 7, you will only take the variable and place your variable, which is n, minus 5n minus 35 equal to 0. Can you see for yourself? So right now, what I'm simply going to do next is very simple. I will come right here and look at it, open the two brackets. You can see the way I'm clearly doing it. Now, these two things belongs to this bracket. These two things belongs to this bracket. Can you see for yourself? What I'm simply going to do, ask yourself, what is common between here and here? What do they have in common? N. So the n will be outside the bracket. N times what to give us n raised to the power of 2 is n multiplied by n. Now, if you check here, what is missing? N times what to give us plus 7n. What is missing here is just this plus 7. So I'm through with this bracket. So I'm coming to this 210. This 210 belongs to this bracket. Now, what do they have in common? First of all, what they have in common is minus 5. Can you see? A negative 5. They have a negative 5 in common, because a negative 5 can go into here, minus 5 can go here, minus 5 can also enter here. So therefore, I place it right now. Tell me what is missing. You can clearly see it's only n that is remaining to complete this negative 5. So minus 5 times n will complete this column. Then next, minus 5 times what will give us a negative 35? Minus 5 times plus 7. Always check the answer you have in this bracket and the other brackets. Oftentimes they are always same. So I want you to take note of it. It must be the same. Next, I will take one of the answers I have outside the bracket, which is n minus 5. You place it equal to 0, equate it into 0. Then you are going to take the one you have inside the bracket. You can see the one you have inside the bracket are the same, which is n plus 7. You now say n plus 7 equal to 0. Now we are going to equate it to 0 and get our final answer. If I equate into 0, I'm going to collect items. This minus 5 will cross the equal to sign. So therefore it becomes a positive 5. Then this plus 7 will cross the equal to sign and it will become a negative what? 7. Now, at the end of the day, this is the two answers we have. Now, which are we going to pick? Like I earlier said, for those of us who watch basic concepts, my lesson on basic concept of number-based system, I said something that you must not have a negative answer after equating to 0. So now that we're having a negative answer, whenever you have a negative answer, you're not going to pick it. You're only going to go for the positive. So this becomes our answer. So I want you to take note. Thank you.